Okay, students, I hope you guys had a good first week and started to get used to the class a little bit and the way that the class flows. Hope you got to get to know people in the discussion page and our icebreaker, and kind of got to the start of this semester. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this semester. So this week we're going to be doing Module 2, which is Introducing Minerals and the Nature of Rock. We'll have the link for this video, as you probably already know, here in the overview section. And then the objectives for this week is to discuss minerals, and what minerals are, what the nature of minerals are, how they're structured together. It's going to be a little bit of a chemistry review for part of that. Then we'll talk about how minerals are different than rocks, and to distinguish how we classify these rocks and how we use them. And that's the last section, which is our mineral resources one, and that's really telling us or explaining to us how we use our mineral resources in our daily lives. Okay? So in our readings, we have three basic readings. We have the actual chapter 3. We're going to be skipping chapter 2 and moving to chapter 3. We'll come back to chapter 2 later. There's one of our later chapters. We're going to be talking about mineral resources. In that chapter, it talks about energy resources and mineral resources. I'm only asking you to read about the mineral resources. And then there's an additional reading here, which is this mineral resources PDF, which is a summary of a lot of this stuff. It's a really good one for you. Okay, now if you still having problems with your e-text, please let me know, either via email or do it in our general discussion board, and get access to that. Okay, so there is a glossary here for some used terms that we use quite a bit, and then here we'll go to our lecture material. Now I haven't posted our lecture slides, our lecture videos yet, because I haven't finished them yet, but they'll be up before you guys start this. But they'll be down here in this area here. Now, the lecture slides themselves are here if you want to look through them and peruse them as you go through the slides or do the videos. You can look at them while you watch the videos or whatever. But they're there for you to look and read at. Plus the additional materials. Now, our discussion page, this is something I would like to probably would suggest you get started on as soon as possible. This is something that is going to take a little bit of time, but not a lot. I mean, you could easily do your research for this in about 45 minutes or so and get it done. But it's something that, what I want you to do is to research one of these 30 minerals that we have below. We have 30 students in the class. That means that every student is going to do one of these. If someone has already taken one of these, you're going to have to, if you're doing it a little later and you have to scroll through the discussion board, see which ones have not been taken and which ones have, and do the ones that haven't been taken. So please look through that and actually make sure that somebody else has not done that mineral yet. Okay, a lot of these minerals come from North Carolina, and I did that on purpose because I want you guys to see that a lot of these minerals and the uses we use for these minerals come from our state. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to discuss some interesting facts about your mineral. After that, you'll discuss where in the world you find it. If you find it here in North Carolina, then that's awesome. I want you to post a picture of the mineral so people know what it looks like, and then actually post the chemical composition, because that lots of times helps us understand what the uses are for that mineral. And after that, you're going to describe, not list, you have to give some more explanation. Describe the uses, what we get out of that mineral. I mean, we're getting it for the iron, we're getting it for the silica. Why do we mine that mineral? Okay, what's two uses for it? And then I want you to make sure you do this by Wednesday is the best time to do it. If you do it by Wednesday, that means people give you time to respond to your comments, as always. Okay, so do that, and then once if somebody's done an additional post, you can then reply to their post by doing a little bit of research about their mineral and trying to figure out at least one more use for it. Okay, so that's going to be a little bit of an activity that we're going to be doing together, kind of as a group kind of activity and discussion during the week. Now, the last thing is our assignments. These assignments, as always, will help us to prepare for the exams. This is to kind of give you an idea of what exam questions might be like and to help you prepare for your reading and so forth. For the first one is just for your reading quiz, and you'll do better if you do the reading first. And then your other one here is your online activity. Okay, well, that's pretty much it for the week here. If you have questions, as always, shoot me an email or do it in the question discussion, the general discussion board, and we'll see you guys next week. Okay, please, like I said, let me know if there's anything that we can do. And if you are on campus, stop by. I'm always available. Talk to you later.